Was good with y'all? TFF teachings back in the cut. And wondering why you're not getting picked, not being noticed, not progressing? Well, I've got a question for you then. Are you actually adding value? Or are you just expecting it? This video isn't judgment, it's a reset. Start your Tuesday off right. We tell ourselves lies all the time, y'all. And it's, oh, I deserve something. I deserve opportunities. I deserve success. I deserve something that somebody else has. But in reality, it's like, why? Why do you deserve that? Is it just you think it's your natural born right? Because that's what a lot of people think. A lot of people think they're entitled to things. But in reality, if you're not adding any value, why would I even keep you around? Why would I think to add somebody that adds no value rather than to add somebody that I know adds value? And this is what becomes difficult for a lot of people when just getting a job or just trying to get on a team or just trying to go into a new situation. It's like people don't know the value that you add. And if they don't know that value that you add, then why would they ever trust you to do something? And I was talking to somebody the other day and it was like, you don't go, if you're playing with a bunch of pros, the first thing that you do isn't go shoot a bunch of threes or go shoot the ball. It's no, you got to do the small things. You got to play defense. You got to rebound. You got to pass the ball. Shit, even if you open and you normally shoot that, you might have to pass just to make people feel like, oh, okay, he's a team player. He knows what he's doing. He knows how to play within a team. He knows how to play for others selflessly. And this applies to everything. If I go to a workplace and someone does something as simple as, hey, can I borrow a pencil? Or I'm at school. Hey, can I borrow a pencil? Hey, can I borrow a pen? Can I borrow some paper? And you got the paper and you give it to them, then they know you can add value to their lives. And once they know this, they're much more inclined to help you. They're much more inclined to stick their neck out on the line for you. They're much more inclined to do things for you because they know that you would do the same. And this is just the basis of adding value. If we're not adding value, then what are we doing? Why would anybody, you gotta look at yourself in the mirror. Am I adding value every single day? And I'm thinking about this and I'm applying it to myself. And it's like, is the content that I'm producing adding value? Because if it's not, then I can never be mad that nobody watches it. And so that's, I think, the main goal for myself and what I've been telling myself is how can I add value? How can I add things that are helpful and things that apply to others while also applying them to myself? And that, for me, will be within the coaching courses that I'm starting to drop, the meetings that we can connect with. I said this yesterday in my last video, but I will be dropping a website here within the next couple of days. I said yesterday, I said a week, but I'm gonna really make sure I get it within a couple of days. And it'll be able to just have a 15-20 minute sessions, like a coffee almost, and just we'll be able to discuss your visions, your belief systems, kind of what has made you you. And then after that, I'll give you some homework, and then at some point, maybe if you want to read book, you can read book, and we can have go into a deeper discussion on this. And so that's the value that I'm trying to add for y'all. I'm trying to make it so I can help you find your belief system. And that's really just been my main goal. Like, I found my belief system. I've understood how much it's helped me. It's helped me to understand and realize, like, I must add value. I am the problem. I am the solution. If something's not working out, then it's my doing because I have the keys. I have the ability to make it work out. I just have to add value. And so that's the next step, is just to add more value for y'all as my viewers. Like, I appreciate y'all so much. I want y'all to get to that flow state that is at the end of TFF. And by hopefully coming up with your own belief system, we can do that. We can get to that point. And then once y'all got that, y'all don't even need me. Y'all can watch if you want, leave a little review, blah, 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 whatever, but y'all don't need me if y'all find y'all own belief system. Or you might, but my goal is that you don't have to. And it's just that if you're truly dominant, there's no debate. So like in PE class, we can keep going to these little kid games that we've all experienced. If there's a baseball dude in the PE class and we're playing dodgeball, more than likely I'm picking him. I'm not going to lie to y'all. Unless you got TFF on you as an option, because I'm a 3-time dodgeball champ. If you was in my school, you know what's up with it. Hey, but more than likely, you're going to want to pick up a baseball player. And so that's what I'm talking about, adding value. It's like 3-time champ? So how much value do you think was added by my appearance on teams for dodgeball? Hey, I don't know, y'all tell me, because that doesn't just like, you want to be consistent and you want to define value. And again, maybe some people don't understand what value is. And value is what you bring to others. It's energy, it's skill, it's solutions, it's clarity, it's peace. And if you're not able to be getting chosen, if people are overlooking you, people are passing up on you, it's because maybe you're not offering enough. Like, that's what I tell myself all the time. Like, maybe I'm not offering enough. Maybe I need to give out better information. Maybe I need to give out more information. And so I ask myself all the time, would I want to work with me? Would I want to be able to listen to my videos, and would I be gaining any value from them? And so honestly, like, the first few videos I was dropping like a snowboarding video or like a hiking video. And those don't give no value to nobody. So nobody was watching them. It's very simple. Like, I started to understand that the more I started to post. And so now I'm trying to like get on here and really progress through within a belief system. And so now I'm doing that. Hopefully everybody else sees that, and everybody else, or whoever wants to actually help themselves, comes up and gets their own belief system. So it's everybody can have their own belief system, because people have their own belief systems anyways. It's just we're not deciding. We're not actively deciding, okay, this is going to be in my system, or this is not going to be in my system. Most of our belief systems are just from scrolling. Oh, that looks funny. Oh, scroll. Oh, that happened? Wow, scroll. And it's like, in reality, that's terrible. That's a terrible way to form your belief system, because it's all stuff that is designed for short-term, like, dopamine effects. It's designed to eat your short-term attention rather than thinking about things in the long term. And it's hard to really, again, think about things in the long term unless you have a belief system, which is why I use TFF to self-check for teachings. What lessons have I learned or have I not learned yet? And where am I repeating mistakes? Where am I doing the same thing over again? For focus, are my daily actions aligned with my weekly outcomes, with my mental, physical, and spiritual paths with my goals for those? Are they aligned, or am I just moving throughout my life? And finally, for flow, am I just existing or actually showing up in fully doing what I need to do? Am I actually being attentive when I'm in whatever situation I am? Am I actually moving within flow? Am I actually like present in the moment? Or am I just kind of just like, oh, I got this tomorrow, or I gotta go back and do some homework? But it's like, again, those things can't happen if you take the lessons of like how you do everything or how you do anything is how you do everything. And so knowing this, it's like, I'm not even going to try, hopefully give myself the opportunity to be thinking about all this other stuff, because I'm like have it handled before I get to where I need to be at. And yeah, this is just literally another reason why people don't add value, is because they don't have all their other stuff handled. Again, I'm repping Edmonds College, man. We'll go back to that JUCO. If I'm on a JUCO, man, and I got 20 people on my team, and 15 of them do their homework, 15 of them are eligible, are those other 5 people adding value? And even if they are adding value, is it going to be worth it to lose eligibility, to lose whatever it may be by having them play? Is their value that high that them not handling their academics is still viable? More than likely, when you get to the highest level of things, it's not. Because the people that have all their stuff handled, the people that are in the gym doing stuff, are getting their homework done. Like, that's just a non-negotiable. It's literally there's certain things that are non-negotiables. Showing up on time, like early, having a positive attitude towards your teammates, like respecting the coach, respecting the people, like most of these are non-negotiables. I'm gonna keep it a stack. Like, obviously everybody got their own situations, and it's like some people just don't deserve respect, but besides that point. And this is all unlocked when you take ownership of things. Ownership equals freedom. Being honest with yourself about your shortcomings is freeing. I used to be mad, like, why am I here? Why am I at JUCO? And you hear this all the time at a JUCO, because it's like the main goal is to get out. So it's like, damn, why am I here? Like, I'm so much better. But in reality, it's like, nah, if your value wasn't in question, you were that much better, you wouldn't be here. If you were handling everything that you needed to handle, then you wouldn't be here. So the only alternative is to understand, I am here, I am present, and I'm using all of these things to get to my next spot, to use that as my leaping pad or my pedestal to jump to the next ship. And again, a ship is not going to want to take somebody that is not valuable. It's all connected, y'all. Like, why would a passing by ship want to take somebody that isn't valuable? Because if we're looking at this, it's all the job market. Everything's a job market. If we want to, all the sports, all that is all a job market. So if we look at it like we would a regular job, if we look at Duke University like we looked at Goldman Sachs or something, why in the world would Goldman Sachs want to take some raw prospect that has a bad attitude, that can't do their like other work outside of work, like all this stuff? If you just apply this and say, when I'm doing a team, when I'm trying to join a team, let's say AAU or college or high school, and when I'm doing that tryout, that's my interview. And if I don't look like I can add any value in the interview, why in the world would somebody pick me? Why in the world would somebody employ me? But that comes with you understanding, hey, I'm not adding value. I'm just out here running around, and you taking the time out of yourself, out of your day to really like work on that stuff. So if I'm not a good ball handler, pause. And I'm not even gonna go with that. If I can't shoot the rock, then am I gonna be mad at the coach that's like, hey, we need a shooter right now, and you can't really just do their job? Or am I gonna be mad at myself that I've had the same opportunities to shoot like everybody else and I haven't done it? Because a lot of people are going to pick that first option, and that's a cop-out. A lot of people are going to be, oh, the coach just doesn't know I can shoot. You don't know you can shoot. How is somebody else supposed to know you can shoot if you don't know you can shoot? If you don't really trust that, if you just assume that you can shoot, you just assume that you can do things. But it's like, and what work have you put in? And if you do get to be that dominant, you become undeniable. So it looks dumb if somebody doesn't pick you. Like, it looks like, are they okay? Like, they see that person right there and they are fine, I'll pick them then. Because it's like, if somebody, even if there is bad leadership, even if there is somebody that doesn't recognize what you're doing, there will be other people that do. That's the thing. It's like, there's so many eyes in the world. It's the game of large scale numbers. All you need is a couple yeses. All you need is a couple to make your life. That's the thing. All you need is a few. And so people obviously don't understand really how to add more value. And so the main thing, oh my gosh, hold on. My fault, y'all. The main thing that we want to do every time we get into a place is to say, how can I leave this space better than I found it? That is personally something that I live by with people, with situations that I go into. Like, my parents have said this from the get-go to me. It's like, for people, if you go through someone's day and you see somebody and you just give them a hey, or what's up, nice to see you, that leaves them so much better off than when you came and said what's up to them. Just that simple tool. And so personally, I'm gonna get into a little nitty topic, like tipping, for example. It's become such a standard that it's like people just expect it. But in this book I was just reading yesterday, it was like, nah, tipping, the impact that it can have on somebody else's life versus what it cost me. I should have been had the pool in the background. I'm tripping, y'all. This looks way cleaner. But regardless, like, I'm not even gonna go into that because that's a whole tangent. I'm not even gonna. But how can I leave this space better than I found it? Value isn't what you think you have, it's what people feel when you show up. So it's not about what you, like, the value you think that you add. It's about the value that other people think you add. And you can only add this value if you do things the right way. Like, that's the thing. It's directly, like, It's directly like you change that. If you don't add enough value, you can change that. I am the problem. I am the solution. And just continue to understand this when we move through our days. So don't be mad that you're not getting to where you want to be. Just add more value. And when you do it right, people will notice. And if they don't, then they look foolish. It's very simple. Because people who bring real value don't need to chase credit, they become essential. So, my challenge to you this week, track how you are adding value each day. Journal it, then check your circle and results again next Sunday. And so, me personally, this is why I'm doing this. It's because I'm journaling what I'm doing. Like, if I want to add value, I have to keep some sort of track of it. And me personally, it's like I can write, but it's I like this sort of like I can go back and watch what I was thinking and how I was acting. So that's the point of why I'm doing what I'm doing. And my call to action for y'all is, if this helped reframe your mindset, subscribe, drop a like in the comments, and share this with someone who needs to hear it, because I appreciate y'all so much. So again, make sure you like, sub, comment, hit the notification bell, and TFF teachings, I'm gone, man. I appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all have a blessed day. Make sure y'all get y'all daily deposits today. Yeah, man, I'm gonna see y'all either later today or tomorrow. Bow.